As I mentioned before in my last video, sample making has made producers get rid of the time of searching or listening to old records. But for sample makers, listening to all kinds of sounds is still a good way to find inspiration. And sometimes you can also find good tracks to flip, then turn them to your own masterpieces, which is a common way in producing tracks for Bryson and other R&B artists. While I was making this sample, I started off with the vocal. The vocal comes from a sound which is Close to You by NBDY. I mainly took the hook, layered some ad-libs or phrases on it, and adjust their format to make them sound like this. To process the vocal, I used the compressor, fruity flanges, reels, reverb, chorus, and shaper box. Come to the chord progression. For this part, I use the key from the analog live file. Moreover, I added some ambience and accents to make the whole sample more textural. Then I added a synth and a string to bring some movement to the sample. The string comes from Nami's one chapter sample pack, while the synth comes from the analog live file. For the synth, I want to make it more ambient and stand out, so I used the penman, and the vintage chorus, flanges for the texture. As for the strings processing, I added vintage verb and reels. Finally, I used the sound shifter pitch to pitch the sample 6 semitones down, effect rack and semantics origin to make the sample sound more vintage. This is the sample of the video and hope you enjoy and learn something from it. In case you don't know, I just launched my Patreon and come with my tiers. There are monthly sample packs, one-shot kit, and other dope content. If you have interest, make sure to go and check it out. That's all. Thank you for your watching. See you next time. Peace out.